on this computer.
This meeting is being recorded.
All right, so just to open it up, we are going to discuss the changes we made to our contract. We have highlighted them in our document, and we there was some things we changed and there was some things that we did not change, but we just had a discussion. So one of the things we did change was we added some things to our code of conduct. So we added that all members must partake in the group me for Fort Wayne, Indiana discussion. We have a group me with all of the members of Fort Wayne, Indiana group, so subgroup 1 and subgroup 2. And we just want to make sure all members are partaking equally and making sure that we're all discussing the important aspects of our project. And we also added that all members must attend at least one office hour meeting with the professor for our questions and concerns for the assignments, just to make sure that everyone is attending at least one. So that was one of the points we changed. If anyone else wants to go in and discuss another one, that's fine.
We changed the dates of our meeting from
Yep.
Wednesday to Thursday to make accommodations for members who didn't find Wednesday convenient.
Mhm.
All righty.
Also added a revision portion at the bottom of our formal contract regarding if there's changes beyond this point, what our protocol is, and that we all need to agree upon those changes, and any of those changes must be changed in the document as well.
All righty.
Another thing that we changed, which was an easy edit, was moving our individual goals, which were originally at the top of the contract, down below our signatures, which was part of the rubric to include that. So, yes, you can see them down here.
Yeah, I think that was recommended by another student just for like the flow of the contract. So we decided to take that feedback and apply it to our contract.
Yes, I think we also need to change the date at the top and include signatures for today.
Yes, and then I think something we did also discuss, which we didn't add to our contract, was a task analysis. We essentially thought that our code of conduct was serving as a task analysis in a way. We don't have an actual checklist like that we're going to check off, but we're going to use our code of conduct as our reference for the rest of the semester to make sure that we're all just staying on top of everything, to make sure that we are following our contract and making sure that it's serving us well in completing this project. Does anyone else have any other discussions we want to add before we sign the updated contract?
Nope.
All
Not
right,
really.
then I think we're good
Except
to
we should-
sign. So I think everyone can go in and sign, and then we should be good to go.
Okay. Then I think we should discuss how the contract has served us.
Yes, we
Yes.
definitely should.
Mhm. Is there like a Google Share for that?
A Google share
Crystal?
for what? Sorry.
For what?
Oh, no, that's fine. Yeah, she's updating just the dates and also the date at the top of a page.
Yes, I can change that.
Yeah, the bottom is not finished yet.
Like,
Before you forget.
The cover, you mean the cover page, correct?
Yes, and then
Yeah.
the bottom, there's like 4 dates that need to be changed. For
well,
the
these
signatures.
are,
Yes,
Yes.
for
we have to sign that, so we each need to individually change
we
those.
should do it individually.
That's what I'm saying. Is there like a Google Share doc to access?
Oh, yes,
Yes,
it's
we
shared
will
with
do
all of
that.
us.
Yeah.
Contingency.
It's called contingency contract, SPCE 691, I think. Is that the name of it? Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. Would anybody like to start, or should I just start how the contract has benefited?
Yeah, you can start.
Yeah,
if
you
you
can
want.
start.
Sure. So I really do like that we made the code of conduct, which as we said before, kind of serves as a task analysis, just to, before the start of each week or before we meet, it's great to go over our code of conduct, just to remind ourselves, the group effort. One of the points specifically is that we have a we attitude over a me attitude, and it's just really important that we have this contract just to realize how we can make this more of a group effort. And yeah, I think it's great that we have this in place and that we were able to kind of go over it again together as a group, again, to revise it. I also think it's helpful to note that when we need to make revisions, we can do so and kind of just see where the group's at and kind of come back together.
Mhm.
So that's all.
Sorry, you can go.
Can anybody share with me that Google Drive? I can't. Oh, I found it. Sorry.
Following what Emily said, I do think this contract has been helpful to like have our expected like behaviors, I guess if you want to call it, / our group expectations actually written down, so that we can actually like see if we're doing things correctly and abiding by like the contract policy. So I think it's good that we have it just written down and a visual for us to refer to.
I believe it's been really helpful having this contract in place to help with our meeting times, to make sure that we are meeting every week and getting like what we need to get done. I also think it's helpful that we added some revisions on there to make sure like all the workload is equal and fair in both terms of like work and like discussions and collaborating between other groups.
I agree.
Yeah, I think the
agree
contract
with you.
has. Oh, go ahead.
Go on.
Okay, yeah. I personally believe that a contract has held a lot of people accountable, like coming to the meeting, being on time, and participating, because at the end, everybody gonna be graded or, not take surveys on each other. So I believe the contract help one way and another for people to really invest themselves into whatever they need to do so we can move forward as a team.
I agree.
I also feel that the contract has helped me personally to increase my listening and communication skills. As I stated there, I'm able to listen more and communicate my feelings, my ideas, and then we're working together as a team, which is good. I think the contract has put us in check. We're able to pay attention to what other people have to say and adjust the contract to suit. Okay.
I
I
like that we, sorry. You can go ahead.
I think the contract has helped me by the open communication that was established in the contract, with the expression of like questions and concerns to the other while like being honest. I really appreciated that, and that helps with like the goal of like neutrality and constructive feedback. So that's been really helpful for me personally, and I think has only propelled us forward as a group. So
Mhm. Okay.
Yeah.
Sena, you need to sign. Sena.
Yeah, I'm looking for it.
Okay.
I like that we have our
Yes.
own individual goals on here as well. I think that kind of
Yes.
helps us understand each other more as people and what we want to work on. Kind of lets me get to know you just a little bit, even though we're not in person and we're not really making that connection, but we still can make a connection. And I think that this contract allowed us our first connection to be made just to collaborate. And now with revising it, we all have come to an agreement. So I think that that's a great group quality to have.
Yeah, I also think that a contract has helped with a lot of people respecting others, especially with, I myself with my accent, I never heard nobody like, okay, we can understand all of that. I think the contract helped, like, we us respecting each other, no matter our background and, and differences in opinions.
Yeah.
Mhm.
For sure. We've definitely been able to like grow the collaboration, skill development, the development that we'll need as professionals in this field.
All right. So are we all
Awesome.
in agreement with our final, well, not final, but this revised contract that we have done?
Yes.
All right.
I
So
can't find. Where is it?
We can try to.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Found it.
You got it?
Yes, I found it at
Okay.
last. Thank
Yeah,
you.
I'm just waiting for you to sign so that I can stop it now.
And it may need to be moved into like the folder that we have with other stuff.
Okay.
yeah, we can
Okay.
do that in a second. All right.
Okay.
Good.
Thank you, everyone.